good day pupils, and welcome back to our video discussion in Mapeh. Let's start first in music. Our topic for today in music is all about the singing voices. Each person is gifted with a unique voice. Some can produce a thick and low sound. Some are able to produce a high and bright sound. The quality of sound that distinguishes one voice from another is called the timbre. There are different classifications of voices. There are classification of female voices and also classification of male voices. So we have first the female voices. So these are the soprano, mezzo-soprano, alto. While on the male voices, these are the tenor, baritone, and bass. So let us discuss first the female voices. So we have here the soprano. The range of the soprano is in the middle C to high C. So that is the range of soprano. In the mezzo-soprano, so the range of the mezzo-soprano is in the G below the C to B. So it is lower than the soprano. While the alto, the range of the alto is from F below the C, middle C to the G. So the alto is the lowest female voice. In a soprano voices, those who are classified in this voice have right tone and can sustain high notes. So I have here some examples of singers in a soprano. So we have here Maria Callas, Mariah Carey, and Rachel Herodias. In a mezzo-soprano, a voice that is lower than a soprano but higher than an alto. I have here some example of singers in a mezzo-soprano. So we have here Cecilia Bartoli and Janet Sabas Aracam. And the lowest female voice is the alto. This voice has a dark, strong, and deeper voice than a mezzo-soprano. The singers are just like Adele and Jaya. So these are the classification of female voices.
Hanggang dito na lang pilit ko mang ipaglaban ating pagmamahalan. Ito'y baliwala sapagkat ako'y iniwan. Hanggang dito na lang ikaw itong nagpaalam. Alam kong hanggang dito na lang.
Now let's proceed to the classification of male voices. So we have here the tenor. The range of the tenor is in the C in the bass clef to C in the treble clef. So that is the range of a tenor. And the baritone, the range of the baritone is in F in the bass clef to E in the treble clef. So that is the range of a baritone. While in the bass, okay, B flat about 2 octaves below the middle C to G. So that is the range of the bass. And at tenor voice, it is the highest male singing voice, which is bright and can ease on high notes. Okay, the singers are like Luciano Pavarotti, Andrea Bocelli, and Ramon Aquemo. So those are the tenor voices. In the baritone, okay, this voice is brilliant, warm, and the strongest in the middle range pitches. Okay, some of the examples are just like Andrew Fernando and Mark Bautista. In the bass, it is the lowest male singing voice that is deep, rich, and dark quality voice. Okay, example of singers are Jonathan Sainz and Noel Azcona. And now let's proceed our discussion to arts. Our topic in arts is all about applying contrast. When we say contrast, it means that it is that difference. Okay, it tells the difference in elements that help distinguish one object from another. Like for example in these pictures. It is easy to spot what is being highlighted. There are different ways to portray contrast. It may be in color, value, shapes and sizes, and texture. Let's have first the color. Okay, in the contrast in color, those are the complementary colors in the color wheel. Like for example, the red and the green. We also have the violet and yellow. And the blue and orange. So these are the contrast colors in the color wheel. Next one is the value. It is from light to dark areas or dark values. Okay, I have here some example. The next one is the shapes and the sizes. Okay, here is some example of a size. Okay, we have big circles and small circles. The next one is we have indifferent shape. Okay, we can easily spot what is being highlighted. The last one is texture. Okay, I have here a picture. Okay, there are different kinds of texture in the picture, but the heart stills highlighted. The next one is I have here in the picture, even if it is in different texture, the face still stands out. So again, the different ways to portray contrast are the color, value, shapes and sizes, and textures. And now let's proceed to the physical education. Our topic in physical education is all about physical fitness through folk dance. So what is folk dance? A folk dance is a dance that is developed by people that reflect the life of a people of a certain country. Okay. There are different known folk dances in the Philippines. These are Polka sa Nayon, Tinikling, and Himig sa Nayon. So what are these kind of folk dances? the polka sanayon literally means polka in the village. It was introduced to the Filipinos by the Spaniards. The Batangueños, or people of Batangas, created their new version of polka and came up with polka sanayon. The dance became popular in 1950s. It was usually performed during social events, particularly during town fiestas. The music was usually played by town band. So this is the polka sanayon. The next is the tinikling. Okay, it is the most popular folk dance in the country. It is said that the dance originated in Leyte in Visayas. The dance involves performers skillfully jumping and maneuvering between and over bamboo poles that are clipped together to a vibrant beat. This dance imitates the movement of a tickling bird as they walk between high grass leaves and rice plants, run over the tree branches, and dodge the bamboo traps set by the farmers. So this is the tinikling folk dance. And the last one is himig sanayon, or it is the country folk tune, stemmed from the farmers from lowland farming regions. It is believed that after a day's work, the rural folk would come together for relaxation. The dance uses simple steps and graceful arm movements that are basic in most rural folk dance. And now let's proceed to health. Our topic in health is all about the nature of gateway drugs. So what is gateway drugs? These are drugs that are easily accessible to young people. Using them can be a precursor to the use of other drugs later in life. So like for example, the caffeine, alcohol, and tobacco. In a caffeine, it is commonly found in coffee, tea, cola or soda, and chocolate. In alcohol, it is commonly found in beer, wine, whiskey, and even soda containing varying amounts of alcohol. In tobacco, it can be smoked in a cigarette or pipe. It can be chewed or sniffed through the nose. So these are the gateway drugs. So what are the effects of gateway drugs? So let's have first the caffeine. It is mainly used to improve mental alertness. It is commonly used stimulants to athletes to make them more active and alert. Okay, how does caffeine work in the body? Okay, it works by stimulating the central nervous system, heart, and muscles. It can also raise blood pressure and increase urine flow, which may cause dehydration. Okay, what are the side effects? So side effects of caffeine are jitters or anxiety, headache, heartburn, palpitation, insomnia, and diuresis. So these are the side effects. And now let's proceed to the gateway drugs like alcohol. It is classed as depressants that slows down vital functions, resulting in sluggish speech and steady movement and inability to react quickly. So how does alcohol work in the body? It causes nervous disorder such as visual disturbance, sluggish speech, and loss of balance. The alcohol does not have to be digested. It is immediately enters the bloodstream and carried by every part of the body. it interferes with oxygen supply to the brain. The brain are seriously damaged after a few moments without oxygen. The side effects in alcohol may be in a short-term effects and long-term effects. So what are the short terms? So these are the dizziness, distorted hearing, decreased coordination, blurred vision, memory lapses, stomach ache, and difficulty breathing. The long-term effect in the alcohol, it may lead to ulcer, stroke, high blood pressure, inflammation of the stomach lining, inflammation of the pancreas, throat cancer, liver cancer, and damage of the brain cells. So these are the side effects when using alcohol. Now let's proceed to the next gateway drug, which is the tobacco. So it is a green leafy plant that is grown in warm places. After it is harvested, it is dried, ground up, and used in different ways. The nicotine is one of the chemicals present in the cigarettes that makes tobacco addictive. So it is a stimulant drug that causes temporary pleasant feeling. So how does tobacco work in the body? Okay. It speeds up the nervous system that makes user energetic. It also makes the heart beat faster and raises blood pressure. The nicotine goes into the bloodstream and makes the body crave for more. The side effects in using tobacco are it may make you have bad breath, disorder in respiratory, yellow to brownish teeth, lung cancer, periodontitis or gum disease, disorder in circulatory system or in the heart, and it may lead to liver cancer. So these are the side effects in using tobacco. And that is all our lesson for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.